Hey everybody, what's up? It's time for 15 seconds of shame. Anything in the world of sports that deserves a little bit of criticism, here's your chance to vent. I got a couple of shames for you. This first story's a beauty. The New Jersey Nets are awful this year. Right now they're 8-63. They're gonna finish with one of the worst records in NBA history. On Monday, their CEO, Brett Yormark, had words with a guy who was wearing a paper bag on his head. Yormark asked, "What's up with the bag on your head?" And the fan replied, "It's because we're so good." Yormark went on to yell at the guy. I'd compare this story to this. Fellas, you ever been out with your girl and she's caught you looking at another girl? You turn to look at this smoking hot babe and then you turn back and see your girl looking at you with those crazy eyes and it's just yap, 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 blah, blah, blah. There's not a whole lot you can say. You were wrong. You just take your medicine. It's about the same thing with the Nets. They're terrible right now. If one of the few fans who shows up to see your sad games wants to wear a paper bag on their head, there's not a whole lot you can say. Just take your medicine and move on. Shame on the Nets CEO.
Shame!
You gotta love Jose Canseco. Canseco loves the limelight. Canseco loves attention. He's done some weird things in the past to gain more attention. There was a story earlier this week that just made me laugh. Canseco was subpoenaed to testify in the Roger Clemens case to see if Clemens lied about using performance-enhancing drugs. After he heard about this news, Canseco posted a comment on Twitter saying, "It's just like The Godfather. When I thought I was out, they dragged me back in, and now it starts again." I love the fact that Jose tweeted about this. It's just like, look at me, I'm relevant again. I can just picture him after hearing that he was gonna have to testify doing something like, yes, boom, I'm in the news again, baby. I can see it clear as day. Now I will give him this. He's been pretty darn credible when it comes to steroids, but for his undying thirst for attention and his Bill Walton-like hyperbole, I gotta shame Canseco. Shame on Jose Canseco.
Shame!
And now we get to Donovan McNabb. It's the NFL offseason, so you know a McNabb trade rumor is right around the corner. Right now, the Eagles are listening to offers, and some Philly fans couldn't be happier. Let me just say this to those Philly fans who've been overly critical of McNabb for years. You guys are ridiculous. I'm a Dolphins fan, and I'll tell you like this. If the Dolphins had McNabb as the quarterback for the last decade instead of the revolving door of QBs they have had, I'd be doing backflips, cartwheels, somersaults, you name it. And some other franchises would feel the same way. Don't make it sound like this guy's Brody Croyle or Jamarcus Russell. He's been one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Yeah, he's had some postseason disappointments, but so has Phillip Rivers. You don't hear Charger fans saying Phillip Rivers is a bum. Now, I don't want to make it sound like all Philly fans are saying this. Some Philly fans like McNabb. I got a text from one of my friends in California, Hollywood. He was like, "What's up with all these Donovan McNabb trade rumors and all this nonsense?" So I'm not trying to say every Philly fan is saying this, but to the ones who do, what are you guys talking about? It'd be one thing if you said, "I just don't feel like the Eagles will ever win the Super Bowl as long as McNabb's the quarterback." All right, I don't agree with that, but it's a lot more sensible than saying, "He's a bum, he's terrible, get him out of here, I hate this guy, yada, yada, yada." That makes no sense. So to all those people who have low football IQs and have been overly critical of McNabb for years, shame on you!
Shame!
Woo! I got on my soapbox for that one. Was I turning colors? Am I still pasty white? Maybe? Okay. But you know the drill. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up on YouTube or Facebook. Send me a postcard or a dancing telegram. Whatever. Just let me know what you think. I'm Brian No, and that's a no-brainer.